far, Ferrari for real, and my girl.
What's up? I'm Godfather, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on
What's up? What's up? What's good? I am your host, Sensei Official, and as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood on Lock. As you guys can already tell from the sound of my voice, I'm sick. I've been sick. That's why I have not been going live. But out of respect to Kevin Samuels, who I personally respected and enjoyed all of his content and the things he had to say, I had to go live and show my respects. Before we get started, I just want to say one thing that's sticking at the bottom of my screen. Ain't y'all tired of these blogger shows looking just like mine? Them dick riding bitches? And I'm talking about all of them. It ain't just one or two now. All these newer, not new, but newer bloggers, they whole show look like fucking mine, y'all. Dick riding at its finest. Y'all pay attention. Look at when I started, look at when they started. Even if they started before me, they show look like mine today. Facts. Now, back to the show and what it's really about. RIP to Kevin Samuels, y'all. Who all fuck with Kevin? Let me know. I'm going to drop the link in a minute for those to come up and give their opinion on what they think happened or what they want to say about or to Kevin. Um, you better put that screen right link in there right now. Again, excuse me, you guys. I can tell I sound fucked up. All right, the stream right link is in the chat for those that want to come up and voice their opinion. Um, there's not a whole lot of details on what happened with Kevin. So far, we know that he's with a young lady. Sounds like he had a wonderful time, and either during or after his enjoyment with this young lady, it might have been too good. My boy heart couldn't take it. That's what it sounds like, you guys. Again, I can't say exactly what happened, but it does sound like, Kevin was doing his thing either before or after. And at some point, his heart gave out. It's been reported that he suffered from cardiac arrest, which could be heart failure, it could be heart attacks, it could be all kind of stuff. And until they do the autopsy, we won't really know. But academics reported that the young lady he was with said he woke up that morning, his chest was feeling kind of tight, and at some point he collapsed. And I don't think he ever came back. Uh, the police said that Kevin Samuels was with a nurse, 32-year-old nurse that he had met the day before. Matter of fact, y'all know how I do it. Let me go ahead and show y'all some of this content, and we'll take it from there. And again, excuse me for being sick, but I have to show my respect to who we know as the Godfather, the realest nigga I've seen hit YouTube.
It's class, yeah, you're gonna shine already. Battle your battles, you got a talent.
Listen, check it out now. Wow. Very sad and surprising news that I got to report today. Kevin Samuels, a popular YouTuber and life coach, has indeed passed away. Okay. Now, I spent most of the day trying to figure out, is this true? Is it false? Like, what's going on with this rumor? It was all over Twitter. And after speaking with a bunch of people and also other people who are closer to him who have gotten confirmation through his ex-wife and mom, it is safe to say he has passed away. Now, if you don't know his content, he was very popular for trying to get dudes to get their ish together and also telling women, hey, listen, set your standards a little bit more realistic that you can find a partner to get married to. Okay. He was just about giving the truth straight up, no filter. Pissed off a lot of people,
Exactly.
but he was all about doing it in his own way. All right. He was a very good entertainer. He was in a future video. He was with Nicki Minaj on a Instagram live not too long ago. And I'll give you some more details about what I heard happened this morning because that's when I heard he passed away early this morning. All right. And by the way, I want to give all the credit to Fee from Gossip in the City. She's the one who broke this entire story. Without her, we would have never found out in a timely fashion. She's the only one and the first one to break the story. However, from what I was told, Kevin Samuels met a young woman yesterday. She spent the night with him last night. I believe he might have had a live stream yesterday or the day before. However, he woke up this morning and he kind of had like a tight chest, right? And he kind of complained about it to the young woman. He was probably trying to just take it easy and like just chill out. For whatever reason, he didn't choose to go to the hospital. And then, apparently he passed out while he was around the girl, and according to what was said, he fell out over her. So he kind of fell on top of her. Okay. She then called the paramedics. They basically rushed to the scene. They tried to save his life. They tried to
Academic said he fell on top of you guys, so it sounded like he was doing his due, maybe. All speculation, though. It's all just speculation.
administer CPR. They also, I believe, tried to use a defibrillator. They rushed him to the hospital. There was a time that he was reported breathing, but it looks like he never regained consciousness. So, he did indeed pass away. Very sad situation. I see a lot of people on social media who are just very negative, and I see them celebrating like this is a good thing. And I've realized just how just people are like because you didn't like what he did as a professional or how he delivered his message because he was a public figure, why would you celebrate him dying? And it just kind of shows the
Yeah, AK speaking on the fat bitches. The big, excuse me. Oh shit, smoking on that good. He's talking about the BBWs that Kevin talked about. The women that had a bunch of kids and thought they were still holding a certain value. All the women who dreams he shot down by just giving honest and truthful opinion. Those women were happy he passed away. They were celebrating, all because he spoke the truth. Even though he's dead and gone, it does not change the facts of what he said. Certain things you lose value. It is what it is. What's good to my nigga Joe and Cool in the building?
humanity of people, especially even the people who claim that they're good people. Again, I look at him as a guy who, if you were to ask me, and you were about to line up a bunch of people who were of his age, and you were like, "Yo, hey, who do you think is healthy?" I would definitely pick him. He seems like a guy who kind of worked out, probably watched a little bit of what he ate. Some people are gonna be
Joe,
like, "Oh, he
feel free to
drank
hit
Red
that
Bulls this
link, my
and
nigga.
third," but really, I saw a guy who was trying to take care of himself. So this is why it's surprising. So we're hearing all type of things because people are going to speculate. We can't really find out what really happened until the autopsy's done. And it does, even though it does seem like there's something heart related, why it happened so suddenly, and did he have prior symptoms of it? Did he have? Was he predisposed to this condition because of some genetics? We'll find that out at a later date. I just want to say rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I think he was a dope brother who created a lane for himself, and
I
hey,
agree,
my
AK.
prayers goes out to all the people who used to watch him and also his family. It's a very tough time. All right, get a comment box.
All right, now we have a new update on what went on with Kevin, so y'all stay tuned. Sorry about the delay, y'all. Here we go.
It's ridiculous, and check it out now. For those who needed official confirmation about the death of Kevin Samuels and also additional details, we got the police report just in from the Atlanta Police Department. Okay, they filed a police report, which is pretty standard. Every time they respond to a call, they got to file a police report. And pretty much this is what it said about this particular incident. Okay, now I'm gonna add to some of the stuff I said in the last video. So if you didn't see the last video, go watch the last video because this is
Wait, hold the fuck up. Is that right? Hey, salute to the 811 people in this motherfucking building. I love y'all too, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as always. Welcome to the motherfucking hood. For those that are new watching the channel, just know I am sick. But out of respect, I had to get up out my bed to do this video. So I hope you guys understand y'all rock with me, West.
pretty much proven everything I said then to be true. Okay. Now, Mr. Kevin Samuels basically met a woman yesterday for the first time. Okay. She's about like 32. Okay. He's 57, right? They spent the night together. And after that, the next morning, he woke up and pretty much he started feeling chest pains. Now, I'm going to read the
She
narrative
put
and it's
that
pretty much going
wop
to
on that
confirm most
nigga.
of the stuff. I also have to add the woman, okay, from what I've heard, and shout out to Fee, the woman is a nurse. So the woman was trying to do CPR and some other things to try to, make sure he could stay alive because apparently he was breathing at first. However, it just did not work. I'll read the narrative now. It says on May 5th, 2022, Officer Figueroa of Unit 2205 responded to a call to this address regarding a person injured. Upon arrival, Officer Figueroa observed the fire department performing CPR to a black male who was unresponsive on the floor of his apartment. They then met with Miss Hortensia Alcantara, which is the woman that was there with him, who identified the male as Mr. Kevin Samuels. Mrs. Alcantara stated that she met Mr. Samuels last night, came to his apartment, spent the night with him, and she said that in the early morning, he complained of chest pains and she attempted to help him. But he fell on top of her and proceeded to notify 911. Okay, she said she requested that the 911 operator contact the front desk for a defibrillator to keep Mr. Samuels responsive until Grady arrived because she is a nurse. Grady bus, blah, blah, blah. Later transported him to Piedmont Hospital, and that's the ambulance name, I believe. Anyway, this is pretty much just confirmation. Kevin Samuels passed away. We have no idea why it was so sudden. Apparently, the woman tried to help. We're not sure of his health condition, even though he looks like he was in pretty decent shape for a guy of his age. However, we do got to put some factors in. He works very frequently. He streams about like maybe like 4 or 5 nights out of the week. You know what I mean? Clearly, he was entertaining women. Hey, who knows if he drank, smoke? I don't know if he smoked, so I don't want to put that on him. But clearly, people, I hear people keep saying, "Yo, he drinks Red Bull on the stream," or whatever the case is. Not sure if those could be contributing factors. We'll find out via an autopsy. But this is the latest information we have about Kevin Samuels and what happened to him, and probably what led up to his untimely demise. Okay, who knows what happened? But again, Kevin Samuels is dead at the age.
Okay, you guys. So now I want to ask you this because we've seen from the past, we've seen in movies her being a nurse. We know there was a lot of women that hated Kevin. We know that he had just met her the day before, so there was no history between the two. Could it have been some foul play? Yeah, I know I don't like conspiracies and things like that, but fuck it. Why not in this case throw it out there? Her being a nurse, could she have put some in his food and drink when he was going through his cardiac arrest or whatever he went through? Did she really help him or did she just say it? Or could there just be simply a normal act of God? because things do happen. Or, like my title said, did that 32-year-old nurse put that wop on him so good, the old guy just couldn't take it, y'all. Y'all let me know. The stream rally is in the chat. Come on up. Man, and it's crazy how many women were celebrating his death. Most of them was BBWs. Most of them had 3, 4, 5 kids. Most of them don't have no job. That's pretty much what's the type that he would talk about as far as lowering your standards. Because simply, the type of man that you want most likely ain't gonna want you back. And that's what he was hated for, being honest, being truthful. That what made me become a subscriber and a frequent viewer of his show. It was his honesty. And a lot of times people like to just look at what he said about women, but I believe he started off going after men. And then I believe, because of the women thing being more viral and more, contributing to his success, he focused more on that because that's really where the biggest problem was at. But he still would, do shows on men as well. And even if he was speaking on the men, if it's true, it's true. He even got to learn how to accept that. Why would a woman think that a man, multi-million-dollar man, would want a woman who already had 3 or 4 kids by one to four different baby daddies? Why would he want that? He could have the pick of the litter with no kids. And she might contain a degree or a good job with that. That's just being honest. Can it happen? Yeah. But what are your chances of that happening? It's like winning the lottery, right? Pretty much none. If you're obese, sloppy body, a less than multi-million-dollar man is attracted to that, why would you think he'd choose you over everybody else? Plus, you should want to be healthy. You should want to have a nice looking body. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you got to. I'm just saying you should want to. You feel me? What else is there? Even the financially stable and career women, they didn't understand my nigga Kevin when he would say, your career, your degree is all good. But again, the niggas with all this money, they don't want you to have all that. They want you to be their wife, the mother to their children, because he makes enough to make sure you guys are okay. They didn't like that shit either. Kevin Samuels is kind of like myself as far as being honest and straight up. So I can't do nothing but respect that. And it kind of fucks me up that my nigga gone. I don't know him, never had a business or a personal relationship with this dude, but I respect his words and his conscience that much to where, it affects a nigga. Like I said, I've been sick and I've actually gotten up to hop up just to do this show. Kevin Samuels, the motherfucking GOAT, man. He's the first one that I came across that I can relate to. And it just felt like the niggas just kept it just oh so real. The reaction on these people's faces when he would tell them the truth about themselves or the situation that they were trying to get involved in, the reaction was pure comedy. That what made everybody, you know, run to his channel. That's how his presence grew so fast. Nobody cared about him being an image consultant, even though that was a good trait. No one cared about what he did on YouTube before that. What got us all to like this dude was his pure honesty. Someone's finally telling these women the shit they need to hear, and the shit they need to know, whether they want to accept it or not. And me being a man, that's one thing I like about a lot of women. It could never be all, but a lot of it is that they hate the truth. They hate to be told what it really is, especially if it's not in their favor. They want you to tell them it's going to be all right. They want you to tell you that she's gained 200 pounds and she still looks beautiful. She wants you to tell her that, she can still get a wealthy man with 3, 4 kids and 3, 4 baby daddies. They rather hear the lie than the truth. That's why women go through so many relationship problems with men. Some of them know their man is cheating, but they ignore it. Then once it goes too far, too late, a baby comes up out of that, or he wants to leave her for it. Now all of that matters. All that comes crashing down at once. Now she's having a mental breakdown when she knew the whole time what he was doing. You see, at the end of the day, they need to take responsibility. Kevin was not a bad guy. Like, even though he was straight up, I don't think anything that he said to be mean to anyone. It's just when you out here in this world, you know how a lot of women are. And I believe Kevin was just tired of it. And so that's why he decided to change his route with his show and consult women on what they need to do. And shout out to all the women that showed him love when he was alive, all the women that showed him respect and understood what he was saying. Y'all are the MVPs. Y'all the ones that's gonna be good because you didn't get mad. You accepted it for what it is. Excuse me. Also, shout out, another shout out to the women who disagreed with Kevin and after continually watching the show or thinking about what he said or whatever the case may be, they came back to him and admitted that, they made a mistake. They now understand what he was talking about. They now see it. They now agree with it. Salute to y'all. Y'all women in MVP too. Salute to motherfucking y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, the world would be a better place if people just start accepting their truth, working with what they got, and making the best out of the situation. I think if we all did that, we all can win. What do you guys think? I salute to everybody in the building, man. I hit that like button, I hit that subscribe button as always. Welcome to the hood. So at the end of the day, you guys, was Kevin Samuels a bad person? Is being honest and truthful bad? Is it better to lie to people to protect their feelings or tell them the truth even if it hurts you? This is something that you have to ask yourself. A lot of women scream. They hate being lied to. They hate being played by men. Well, do your part to start playing dumb with the men you know are doing these things? Grow a backbone. Do something, because complaining has never worked. Again, RIP to Kevin Samuels, man. This shit's crazy. Let me see if I can find a couple of his videos to put up. We're gonna tap in. The stream link is in the chat for those that want to come up, pay their respects or say something. If not, we're gonna just continue the show. If anybody have a Kevin Samuels video they want to show right now or they want me to bring up, feel free to type it or come on up and tell me. Condolences to his family. I don't know if he have kids or anything like that, but definitely condolences to the Samuels family. And as a quick reminder, y'all, I am the blueprint when it comes to this YouTube shit. Damn, everybody you watch show looks like mine from beginning to end. I was the first one to bring the intros to the platform, and everybody still got them low, cheap ass intros. Ain't nobody got no real, you know, a real, what I want to say. Ain't nobody spend no real money on no shit. They all got them fiber, $5, $10 intros. But the idea, they still got it from me. You know, I'm the one that brought the music to the scene in my show. I started off like that, I ended like that, and now you see other bloggers doing the same motherfucking shit. And niggas better give some credit to the motherfucking king. Stop playing with me, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out something new to do with my channel because you dick riding ass niggas. It's copying everything I do. These same fuck niggas is giving other niggas credit for stealing my shit. Saying that they created it. What type of shit is that? That's one thing I like about YouTube. None of my videos are deleted. So the proof and the facts is on my channel. Also, I want to clarify something. I hear a lot of people say that they are self-made on here, independent, they got it from the mud, etc., etc., right? Now, you can't knock a nigga hustle, though. Let's be real about it. That definition of getting out the mud on my own, independent, that's me. When I came on this platform, I wasn't on nobody else's channel. I didn't jump from channel to channel to let people, viewers see me so they can come to mine. I didn't promote mine business on nobody's channel. I created my channel, uploaded pre-made videos, and one day I hit the live button. Again, self-made, getting out the mud is me. I think I'm the only one. If there's anybody else, please say something, come up and let me know, but I doubt it. I'm the only one who started his channel not off of nobody else's back. I didn't pay nobody's channel to promote my shit. I wasn't sitting on nobody's panel to leave and promote my shit. I wasn't found, noticed, or seen on somebody else's channel first before I started my shit. So if you fit in any of those categories, you are not self-made. You may have grown your business to be whatever it is, but you got a jump start because you was on somebody else's channel or somebody else promoted you. Or you do like these broke ass bloggers who make friends with everybody so they can be on everybody's channel. And then when they start their own, they got a whole bunch of viewers. Why? Because that motherfucker hop from channel to channel on everybody's platform and everybody's song. Got familiar with them. See, that's the broke nigga way to get subscribers and advertising from people without having to pay and without them noticing it. That's why a lot of people that fuck with me are no longer here because I noticed that. You're not gonna get free viewers or free start off with me and not even ask me, acknowledge me, thank me, or even pay me. That's why I don't let YouTube whores on my show. Y'all notice that, right? Most of the time when you see people on my panel, there are a few, but there's not many that you see on a lot of people's channel. Because I know what the YouTube whores are doing. They're jumping from channel to channel to get recognition for their own channel. Yeah, I call them YouTube whores. That's what the fuck they are. Broke niggas who don't want to pay, who don't want to work for their shit. Little do they want to acknowledge you for the help or even ask you to help. That's the problem with our people, because it's mostly our people that do that shit. But I'm not gonna dwell on that shit, John. I'll talk about that another time. Also, I still have the show coming. What's the difference between trolls and trolling? I definitely want y'all to check that out. I actually left my opinion be known on this on a channel I was visiting, and now I'm gonna do a whole show on it. Trolling, it's cool. That's what you want to do. But being a troll, you's a loser. You gotta realize this. What is trolling? Someone taking time out of their day that they can spend with their family, their kids, making money, handling business, promoting their business, whatever the case may be. You only get one life, right? But a troll is someone who takes time out of their life and their day to harass, stalk, and fuck with people. Most of them are scary, meaning they don't want to fight, get in these streets. Most of them are broke, they're staying with somebody, or barely surviving. And what else is known about them? They're just fucking weird. They have no relationship. If it's a man, he most likely ain't got no bitch. And if it's a nigga, he most likely ain't got no girl. That's why they got so much time to be a troll. As a grown man, as a real nigga, I would never call myself a troll. Never would I want to be one. I got too much shit to do in my life to waste it on harassing or following somebody else talking shit. But we're gonna definitely speak more on that on the next show. Troll versus trollings. And make sure y'all check that out when I go live with that. I am taking medicine to get myself better so I can get back to you guys. But I have been uploading a lot of videos on my Hood on Lock channel. Again, like I started in the beginning, the Hood on Lock channel will be mostly uploads, premieres. And this channel that you're watching now, the Hood on Lock podcast, will be my live show. And I'm gonna continue to keep it that way unless something happens with YouTube and I'm forced to adjust. But this is my original plan. That's why it's named the podcast. Podcast on one channel, uploads on another, and watch these bitch ass niggas start trying to do the same thing I do. And I know they copy everything I motherfucking do. YouTube is full of bunch of punk ass bitches that copy and dick ride other niggas and don't show no respect. Also, I've been noticing, like always, that bitch ass nigga Vato been getting dogged in these YouTube streets. I've been telling y'all nigga he was a pussy. I've been telling y'all he don't get no respect. He's scary as fuck. He ain't even a real Mexican, but he named himself Vato. Niggas is trying to find out where he at. Put them paws on this bitch ass. I can't wait till that video come out because it's coming. What else about that fuck nigga? And like I said, man, y'all gotta pay attention to the niggas that fuck with fuck niggas. You can't be a real nigga if you have a circle full of fuck niggas. You keep a circle full of fuck niggas because you the big fuck nigga. You feel me? So at the end of the day, y'all pay attention to that shit. Real is real. You said you real, don't make you real. A real nigga move a certain way and they handle shit a certain way. A real nigga will never co-sign or fuck with a fuck nigga. That's why I'm quick to 1 minute I make fuck with you, the next minute I distance myself. And then you can't tell me what real is because I know I am and I know what it is. Like I told you from day one, it's in me, it's not on me. I don't have to scream threats. I don't have to do all that shit. I got the criminal record to show what I do in real life. So I know what it is. Plus I know the boys be watching this shit and they're not gonna use this to give me extra time and fighting the case. You feel me? Like I'm not stupid like the rest of these niggas. So you also pay attention to that. Niggas on here big woofing, talking about they gonna do this and do that to niggas. It's always excuses. Shit don't never happen. Man, come on, man. I gotta get tired of this shit at the end of the day. I'm gonna keep kicking out this content to you guys. Again, R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels, man, the Godfather. Um, I personally wish he was still here. You know, I love hearing the way he was exposing the truth about motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? 57, yeah, cool life, but you know that's not a whole long time, man. To be honest with you, is there anything else I want to talk about before I get the fuck up out of here? Oh yeah, I've been experimenting with the Ratchet TV, the MHB, the Skull, the Polar Bear. You can't win in these YouTube streets when niggas is cheating. You know, so I've been experimenting with this shit. And I'm gonna see what it do on the financial side. And if I start seeing the finances that some of those see, because all of them don't see that. But if I start seeing the type of finances some of them other ones see with this shit, not only am I gonna start giving back to you guys like I promised, but it's gonna be game over, my nigga. It's gonna be game motherfucking over. I learned that YouTube ain't about content. YouTube ain't about videos, man. Because niggas on here got just named, they got the cheat code. Most hated blogger. I see you hit your subscriber count, my nigga. You were so proud of your subscriber count. So why did you all of a sudden hide it? Because I've been tagging you on Instagram and I've been tagging you on YouTube on my community posts. And those posts clearly say MHB. People lie, numbers don't. You got 196,000 subscribers, but you only have 500 in the live stream. Only 500. And most of those are bots. You got 196,000. And after a live stream and a week of replays, your video gets 2.43K views. That's not even 10%. That's not even 5%. How the fuck out of 196,000 that get notified when you upload and go live, you only can get a 500 in the live and 2 to 3,000 for watching the whole video, and that's live viewers and replays, nigga. You're fucking trash. So you hiding your subscriber count ain't gonna change the facts, my nigga. We know you bought subs. Your new channel you went to, only 3,000. 3,000 out of 196 came over to your new channel, nigga. That's how we know it's 193,000 bots. Numbers don't lie, nigga. So you can say what you want, you goofy ass nigga. But just know, niggas who have channels, they should be able to look at their analytics and tell. It's very easy. There's no way you get less than 3% of your subs to watch your videos. There's no way you get less than 2%, 1% of your subs to come watch your live. You claim you the king of YouTube, you the best at this shit. Well, if that's true, my brother, you bitch ass, fake ass, blood ass nigga, then why out of 196, you only getting 3K, and that's including replays and live viewers, y'all. I'm gonna do a live on this shit too and expose this fuck nigga. All this is coming soon, y'all. Y'all just let me get over this code. Let me get rid of whatever the fuck I'm dealing with. And as soon as I'm 100%, I'm on these niggas. So if you new, hit that like button. If you new, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you put notifications on. So no matter what I do, you'll be notified. Make sure you also subscribe to the regular Hood Unlock channel. I post a lot of content on that channel, so it's not like I have two channels for nothing. I actually go hard on both channels, and I'm about to start going hard on this live channel once I get over my sickness again. Like I said, y'all hit that motherfucking like button, that subscribe button. I love y'all. And RIP to Kevin Samuels. I am CNCO official, and as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the hood on lock. I'll see y'all motherfuckers when I get better, man. Peace.
What's up? I'm rocking with Sam, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood on Lock.
Wow! I'm watching this live.